giraffe! There's no mistaking a giraffe for anyone else. It has long legs, a sloping back like a slide, and a long, long neck. On that neck is a small head with horns. The giraffe looks down on everyone with black eyes with thick eyelashes. Giraffe is a very beautiful animal. Its skin is decorated with a pattern of large red or brown spots. And each giraffe has its own unique pattern. Thanks to its amazing neck, giraffe plucks leaves from the topmost branches of trees. His long tongue helps him to do this. He is not afraid of thorns or sharp thorns, and they rarely eat grass. To bend over, the giraffe has to spread its front legs wide or kneel down. This is how giraffes drink water from a body of water. While one is drinking, the other is watching carefully to see if there's any danger. And he sleeps, standing up, and very little. But when it does have to lie down, the giraffe tucks his front and one hind leg under him. He rests his head on the other. The long neck is arched. Giraffes graze in small herds, and often with antelopes, zebras, ostriches. No one hurts anyone. Giraffes are the first to spot danger. They can see everything from above and warn the others. Giraffes run fast and can easily jump over a high obstacle. They have good eyesight, sense of smell, and hearing. A newborn baby is taller than a human, and all the giraffes in the herd surround the mother and her baby, guarding them from any danger. Baboon. Baboons are a species of Old World monkey native to Africa and Arabia. Baboons typically live in large groups consisting of several males and several females who together forage for food throughout the day. Baboons eat mostly plant foods such as roots, grasses, seeds, and fruits. Baboons can climb trees and use rocks for protection from predators. They have long fangs that are used to show aggression. Male baboons tend to be larger than females, with males weighing 35 to 75 pounds and females averaging 22 to 33 pounds. Baboons are very adaptable creatures, able to survive in any environment as long as there is water and food. But their lives are full of danger. They spend their days fearing predators, from humans to leopards and lions, who are eager to snack on them. That's why baboons climb trees to sleep and watch out for danger below. Baboons thrive socially. They form large bands of 15 to 300 individuals, often acting as one big family. Hunting, eating, traveling, grooming, they do it all together. Female baboons also help care for the young. A united group of baboons is stronger against predators than baboons alone. While an injured or weak baboon alone can easily fall prey to a leopard, together they are strong, able to face danger and protect each other. Elephant. The African elephant is the largest animal that walks the earth. Adult elephants can weigh as much as 10 cars. And they are so tall that if an elephant raises its trunk, it can reach a second-story window. Elephants have huge tusks that they use for defense. Elephants also have huge ears that help them cool down in hot weather. Elephants like to live together, and they always travel in groups. Usually there are 9 to 12 elephants in one group, which live as one big family. And each such family has its own head, like a mom or dad, who chooses where they will go. Despite their large size, elephants can move very quickly and easily. They can even swim. When an elephant is swimming, you can only see their forehead and the tip of their trunk above the water. They can also climb steep hills. Elephants love to walk and can walk dozens of kilometers in one night in search of food or to get away from danger. When elephants are in danger, they help each other and work together to protect baby elephants. Elephants also have an amazing voice that sounds like a loud whistle. This is their way of talking to each other. Gorilla. Gorillas are the largest species of great apes and primates in general. Along with chimpanzees and orangutans, this species is the closest to humans. The appearance of these animals inspires respect and even fear. Indeed, the growth of gorillas can reach up to 1.8 meters, and the weight and more to 140 to 200 kilograms. The torso of these animals is rather square than elongated. Limbs are long and muscular at the same time. Palms and feet are wide. As a rule, the abdomen of all gorillas is large. The back is wide, sometimes a little sagging. Gorillas are characterized by wide nostrils and close-set eyes. The color of skin and fur in these animals is black. Cubs may have a brownish tint to the fur. In old male gorillas, hair on the back gets a grayish tint. This color indicates the maturity of the animal. Wool gorillas, long and thick. At first glance, such fur prevents animals in warm climates. But in fact, in the habitat of gorillas, the temperature at night can fall to plus 16 degrees Celsius, and the fur helps them warm up. Both gorilla species are found exclusively in West and Central Africa. They inhabit humid equatorial forests on plains and mountain slopes. Gorillas live in groups of 7 to 15 individuals. Each family consists of one adult male and several females with cubs and juveniles. Gorillas are sedentary animals. Each family occupies an extensive area, which it traverses at intervals of several weeks. Because of their enormous weight, gorillas do not climb trees. Only small cubs can climb vines or lower branches of trees during play. Gorillas move on 4 limbs using permanent paths. When walking, they lean on the ground with the back of the outer side of a half-bent palm. This method of locomotion is characteristic of all great apes. Despite the impressive appearance of gorillas, have a very calm character. Cubs behave more lively, play a lot, but their games are not noisy. The authority of the male in the family is unshakable, so if there are misunderstandings in the herd, then more often between females. Gorillas, absolute vegetarians, they eat exclusively plants, favoring leaves and stems. Fruits make up a smaller proportion of their diet. Because of this low-calorie diet, these animals have to spend a lot of time feeding. These monkeys rarely drink, as they get the necessary moisture from their food. Like orangutans, gorillas do not like water and try to take shelter during rain under dense tree crowns. After birth, the cub clings to the mother's fur and first rides on her back. The grown-up cubs move independently, but still accompany the mother for a long time. Even after the young are completely separated, he goes through a period of adolescence, and finally adult gorillas become only by 10 to 12 years. Gorillas live 30 to 35 years. Rhinoceros. The rhinoceros is the largest on land after the elephant. But why is it called a rhinoceros? This animal actually has a huge pointed horn growing on its nose. Some rhinos wear a single horn, and there are also 2-horned. One horn is large, the other smaller. The horns are not made of bone. They are formed of hard, tightly compressed hair. But it's still a formidable weapon. Rhinos like to get into water or swamp, or even to lie in the mud. It's how they escape the heat. The rhino's thick, tough skin forms folds. It seems that he, like an ancient knight, put on lats. On the back of this beast, you can see sitting birds. Rhinoceros does not offend them. After all, these birds are his friends. They clean the skin of rhinos from ticks and other insects. The birds also warn the animals of danger with their cries. Rhinos can't see well, but they have very good hearing, and their sense of smell is even better. By smell, they find a familiar path to the lake or to the place where tasty grass grows, and each rhino has its own path. Rhinos eat grass, leaves, and, of course, fruits that have fallen from trees to the ground. When the rhino is full, it goes to sleep, and he sleeps so soundly that you can get close to him. But when the rhino wakes up, it is better to stay away from him. He is very fiery and does not like it when they disturb his peace. Most often, rhinos live alone. Only white African rhinos graze together in small groups. When a baby rhino is born, its mother feeds it milk for a year. Lemur. The lemur's main advantage is its long tail. It serves lemurs for signaling between relatives, as an odor spreader, for maintaining balance when climbing and jumping. The tail will always keep its owner warm at night and in the chill hours of the morning. Lemurs usually live in groups of 20 to 30 individuals. Within the groups, there is a strict hierarchy. Females reign supreme. Every day, lemurs go around their territory in search of food. When not searching for food, lemurs willingly sit in the sun and enjoy its warmth, spreading their front paws apart. Life expectancy is 18 to 20 years. Their habitat is dry, open spaces and forests in the south and southwest of Madagascar. They feed on fruits, leaves, flowers, herbaceous plants, cacti, and occasionally insects. From the first days of life, a newborn lemur hangs on its mother, who carries it first on its stomach and later on its back. At the age of 5 to 6 months, the cub becomes independent. Currently, the total population of cat lemurs is estimated at 10,000 to 100,000 individuals. They are listed in the International Red Data Book in the category of Near Threatened Species. Zebra. A zebra is a striped horse. Some people believe that zebras are white with black stripes. Others, on the contrary, are sure that zebras are black with white stripes. Why does she need such a strange, striped outfit? The conspicuous coloration helps zebras recognize each other from afar. Also, unsurprisingly, black and white stripes can deceive an attacking enemy. Zebras feed on grass. In search of new pastures and watering holes, they make great journeys. Antelopes, ostriches, and even giraffes often graze alongside zebras. The zebra knows how to stand up for itself. She tries to hit the enemy with her front legs with hard hooves and even bite with her teeth. She has a fiery temper. In large herds of zebras, gather only before a long journey. They usually live in small herds. At the head of the herd is a strong and experienced leader. But when they go to the watering hole or pasture, the first to go is an experienced mare. The stallions rush after her, followed by other females. The leader stallion goes last. Zebras are monogamous. Families are created for life. The baby foal recognizes its mother by the pattern of stripes. It never repeats itself. And in order for the baby to remember its mother well, she will not let anyone get close to the foal in the first days. All the zebras in the herd protect the babies as they grow up. Buffalo. The buffalo is a pair-hoofed mammal of the pronghorn family. Buffaloes are close relatives of bulls. They live in Asia and Africa. The African buffalo is the most powerful of modern wild bulls. It is slightly inferior in size to the Indian buffalo, but surpasses it in weight. The weight of males is up to 1,200 kilograms and more. They are preserved mainly in reserves. One calf is usually born. Life expectancy is about 20 years. The buffalo is a powerful, strong animal with large horns. Its body is covered with sparse and stiff black-brown wool. It has strong legs with hard hooves, sensitive ears, and a rather short tail with a tassel at the end. But the main decoration of the buffalo, of course, its amazing horns. Huge, bent, crescent-shaped, they are turned backwards. But they're not just an ornament, they're a formidable weapon. In case of danger, the buffalo lowers its head and sticks its sharp, powerful horns forward. There are few brave men who dare to attack it. Buffalo are very fond of taking water procedures. Wild buffalo always live where there is water, river, lake. They willingly eat plants growing along the banks of the water body or in the water itself. In addition to aquatic plants, their main food is grass, and occasionally branches and leaves. The animals graze at night and at dawn, and the whole hot day is spent in the lake, river, or lounging in the liquid mud. Birds walk on their backs, pecking insects off their skins. Buffalo are kept in small herds. The leader is an old, experienced bull. He grazes a little apart. His position obliges him, but keeps a watchful eye to see if the herd is in danger. In case of danger, the herd quickly hides in the thicket. But this is not a cowardly flight. The buffalo form a semicircle and wait for the enemy. When the time comes to engage, they attack, closing the circle. A herd of enraged buffalo is not likely to be attacked. You can often see buffalo resting next to rhinos. They are not feuding. Man tamed and domesticated these formidable animals a long time ago. Modern buffalo are common livestock in many southern countries. They are used for riding, transportation of various cargoes. They are excellent helpers in agricultural work. Mountain goat. The goats live in inaccessible places at altitudes from 500 to 4,500 meters above sea level. Goats are small in height, body length 145 to 150 centimeters, weight 70 to 80 kilograms. Horns of males reach 75 centimeters. They are bent backwards. One side is ribbed. Life expectancy of goats is 15 to 18 years. Goats are friendly animals, usually live in herds of 5 to 7 individuals, but they can gather in large herds. Goats are born 1 to 2 at a time, immediately become on legs. They feed on vegetation, which they find between rocks. Goats have enemies: wolf, leopard, snow leopard, and man, who has been hunting goats since ancient times. A distinctive feature of goats are horns. Horns in males are large. In different species, very diverse in shape and structure. In females are small. Ears are quite large, very mobile, pointed at the ends. The hair cover consists of long and coarse hair and well-developed thick undercoat. There is often a beard on the chin. Goats are excellent climbers on the steepest rocks, climb even on strongly branched trees, and can graze in places inaccessible for other livestock. They feed on a variety of herbaceous and woody shrub vegetation, mosses, lichens. Nibbling the bark, goats harm young trees and do not let them grow. Goats were domesticated by humans in ancient times and are the progenitors of numerous modern breeds of domestic goats, which people breed for their delicate down and fat, nutritious milk. Hippopotamus. Hippos live in Africa. They have a thick, clumsy body and a large head. They weigh up to 4 tons. A hippopotamus can spend hours lying in the water with only its nostrils and eyes exposed. People have known about the existence of the hippopotamus since ancient times. Hippos seem clumsy and clumsy. On the shore, they move slowly with their short legs. But once a hippopotamus gets in the water, they're transformed. They are excellent swimmers and divers. Their skin secretes a special reddish-colored liquid, so they don't get wet in the water. The hippopotamus is the most thick-skinned animal in the world. Is number 1 in the world, ahead of the rhinoceros and even the elephant. The elephant! A newborn hippo spends most of its time, until it grows up, riding on its mother's back. Hippos are hunted by poachers, so their numbers have declined. Their numbers have dwindled. Especially prized by poachers, the hippo's tusks, which don't yellow over time like ivory. Hippos live in small herds of 6 to 15 animals. Hippos are peaceful creatures, never attacking. First, but if their territory is disturbed, they will bravely engage even crocodiles and turn them to flight. Into flight. Impala. The impala is a graceful antelope that inhabits the open savannas and woodlands of Africa, in countries from South Africa to East Africa. It is one of the symbols of African wildlife. The impala has a slender, graceful body with long, slender legs, thanks to which it can run at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. In impala antelopes, males and females have different coloration. Males have dark brown body coloration with white stripes on the sides and white belly. Their horns are spiral-shaped and can reach lengths of up to 75 centimeters. Females are lighter colored with more delicate stripes and no horns. Impalas feed predominantly on grass and leaves. Their diet may include a variety of plants, weeds, bark, and shoots. They have excellent eyesight and hearing, which helps them avoid danger and prevent attack by predators such as lions, cheetahs, and hyenas. The impala is also known for its peculiar behavior in times of danger. They can jump up to 3 meters high and make quick and sharp turns, which serves as their defense mechanism against predators. The impala is one of the most common antelope species in Africa. However, they do face threats due to damage and destruction of their natural habitat, poaching, and interspecies mating. The impala plays an important role in the savanna and forest ecosystem by participating in the feeding cycle and controlling plant populations. It is also an ecotourism destination and attracts many tourists and photographers because of its beauty and gracefulness. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel.